Morning, Amazon's gonna put the tariff costs on their listings. We're gonna be able to see transparently what's costing us extra and if it's because of the tariffs.
So Amazon is adding on the tariff, showing you the cost plus the tariff that you have to pay. And the White House is calling that a hostile act.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop. To our loyal subscribers, thank you for always riding with us and keeping this space alive with your comments, your shares, and your truth. We also want to give a special shout out to all the video creators and independent journalists whose footage, clips, and commentary help make this channel what it is. Your work is essential, and we see you. Today we're diving into a story that's got millions of Americans talking and groaning as Amazon announces that it will start including tariffs directly into the price of goods. That means the price you see on your favorite Amazon products? It's about to climb even higher. And with inflation already squeezing wallets across the country, this announcement has sparked a storm of frustration, blame, and political soul-searching. People are hurting. Families are struggling. And now, more than ever, some Americans are looking back at the 2024 election and saying, we should have voted Harris. Let's get into it.
So I'm at work right now, but I am reading this article from Freight Waves. They're saying that layoffs are going to hit the freight-related companies across Southwest or Southeast. More than 1,800 jobs cut in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina. So, question is, are we doing great yet?
So Amazon is adding on the tariff, showing you the cost plus the tariff that you have to pay. And the White House is calling that a hostile act. Yes, Amazon telling you the truth that you're going to pay the tariff out of your own pocket, that's how this all works. You actually get taxed. It's a tax on you. And Amazon is just showing you how much you're paying, how much is coming out of your pocket for that tariff, how much tax you're being added for simply buying some goods. And the government is saying that it's a hostile act by Amazon. Since when is telling the truth a hostile act? The hostile act is the president pretending that this isn't the way it is. Just because you want to continually deny it and pretend that China is somehow paying for this, the public's not buying it. We know the truth. Tariffs are a tax on us. That's called a fact. Like and follow for more.
If you're an Amazon shopper, please stop what you're doing right now and watch this video. It is going to save you time and money. Amazon is being affected by the tariffs. Why? Because a lot of products on Amazon are coming from China, okay? It's extremely important right now that you do your due diligence when you're shopping on Amazon. I would honestly recommend only buying products that you're familiar with the price on, that you know are not coming from China, or that you've been watching the price and you're just like aware of what the traditional cost of the item is. Because right now these companies are jacking their prices up, triple and quadruple the price to avoid purchasers and to 10x cover the tariff fee that they're dealing with right now. Right now is the time to support local businesses in your community that sell whatever the item is that you're wanting to buy off Amazon. The same thing applies to TikTok right now as well. There are a lot of products that are triple or quadruple their normal price because of the tariff situation. I don't want to see you guys paying more for something, and I don't want to see the prices that they're raising them to staying there because people are willing to pay for it, okay? Be mindful.
So the White House must scare the shit out of Jeff Bezos, because Jeff Bezos says he's no longer showing us the price of the tariffs on each item on the website anymore. This morning, the Amazon company stated they were going to put the cost of the tariffs on their website next to their prices so people could see how the prices are being impacted by the tariffs. Well, I guess the White House decided they were going to go ahead and give Jeff a call, and now he's not doing that. On top of that, UPS has just stated that they are laying off 20,000 workers due to a decrease in Amazon packages. So not only are we going to be in the dark about how much these tariffs are impacting the price of our goods, it's looking like people are going to be losing their jobs left and right. Wondering how everyone feels about that. How do you feel about the fact that the White House can call up a owner of a major retailer and tell them that they can't do something for the consumers? Sounds like they're in control, not the people that are paying the bills. If you shop with Amazon, it's looking like you're not in charge. They don't care about you more than they care about Trump.
So now Amazon is going to be showing you the tariff costs. So when you check out to buy something on Amazon, it's going to tell you, oh, this is how much the tariff is. This is why you're paying that. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. That should show exactly what the consumer is paying, right? You guys want to rate, you guys think tariffs are good? There you go. We're going to show you exactly what the price of it is and why it's high. Amazon, I love this. I really do. If you're going to do anything right, I like this one. And another thing, now the Trump administration is saying that it's a political attack. You guys are the ones with the tariffs. You guys are the ones saying that tariffs is good. So show them the prices. Why are you afraid to see the prices of the tariff if they're so good for us? We all know they're not. And that Amazon is not doing that as a political. They actually just doing that to show the consumer like, oh, look, it's not my fault that this costs $300. Blame the tariffs for because you have to pay $100 extra or $200 extra. Brilliant idea. But anyways, even if you don't do it, it's already starting some heat and some conversation between them. And yeah, that's what we want to see. The billionaires going at each other. Perfect.
Amazon has officially announced that it will be adding tariffs to the prices of products sold in the EU marketplace. This means that instead of quietly eating the cost of tariffs imposed by the government, Amazon will now be passing those costs directly to you, the buyer. And for millions of Americans already struggling under the weight of inflation, this was the last thing they needed. Let's be clear. These tariffs didn't just pop out of nowhere. They're the result of a years-long trade war that began under the Trump administration and was turbocharged by MAGA-aligned lawmakers and candidates who continued pushing for economic nationalism long after it began hurting consumers. Protectionist policies may sound good in theory, but in practice, they've become a slow-bleeding tax on the middle and working class. Twitter and TikTok exploded with reactions. Some people are blaming MAGA directly, calling the tariffs Trump's inflation tax. Others are saying what many never thought they'd admit. I didn't vote for Kamala Harris in 2024, and I regret it. There's a growing sense among everyday Americans that Harris would have taken a more diplomatic approach to global trade and done more to protect consumers from the fallout of endless tariffs. Even some diehard MAGA supporters are starting to crack under pressure. A few high-profile conservative influencers are now voicing frustration with policies they once defended. One viral post read, "I wanted to stick it to China. Now I can't afford toilet paper." This isn't just about Amazon. It's about the real-life consequences of political choices. From groceries to electronics, gas to rent, it's all adding up. And for many Americans, that burden is starting to boomerang.
Is anyone else wondering what Trump said to Bezos today to make him fold like a fucking lawn chair? Because this morning, Amazon's gonna put the tariff costs on their listings. We're gonna be able to see transparently what's costing us extra and if it's because of the tariffs. Then No Lips McGee gets up behind the podium and says it's a hostile political move for them to do that. Then Trump calls Bezos. Then a few hours later, all of a sudden, Bezos is like, JK, not actually going to put it on there anymore. What? I mean, there's no way Amazon and Bezos didn't know ahead of time that announcing or doing that would piss them off. Like, obviously, the Trump administration is not going to like that if they're putting the tariffs on the listings. So what could he have said in this phone call that made him walk it back so quickly? I thought Bezos was more powerful than that. Is he really not? I'm really confused. I mean, they had to have known it would be upsetting. And then he calls him and all of a sudden he's like, oh, we're not going to do it. Like, is Bezos just Trump's?
Well, it has officially happened. I have been personally impacted by the tariffs. I am going on a trip and I wanted to look cute on the trip, so I ordered some clothes, okay? I thought I was all good. I placed the order at the end of March before any of the tariff stuff happened. I ordered it from the UK, not a big deal. Actually, doesn't matter where you order it from, matters where it's made. So I got hit with this hot little bill from FedEx, $372. Of that $372, most of that is coming from one particular item. I ordered this cute little sweater vest. See this picture here? Made in China. So my $58 sweater vest went to almost $200 because of this 125% tariff for Chinese goods, because it was not made in America, it was made in China. These tariffs don't affect the companies. They're just gonna pass the cost on to us. I took economics in college and it's been a while, but tariffs are bad economic policy, and that's a hill I'll die on. Well, I didn't vote for this. Why do I have to find out?
Have you ever wondered how much tariffs are going to cost you, the consumer? Well, now Amazon is going to show you. That's right. Today, Tuesday, April 29th, Amazon announced that moving forward, they're going to show the exact additional cost that tariffs are adding to all of your products. Now, for example, a pair of wireless earbuds are going to cost you $121 when normally they would have cost you $99, and it'll show you that $22.77 have been added because of these tariffs. Tariffs are only added to products made and manufactured outside of the United States, but for those products, you're gonna see them go up on average 29%. And the White House is not happy about Jeff Bezos's and Amazon's transparency with their consumers, calling this a hostile political move. But what do you think? Are you happy to see what this added cost will bring you? As always, I wanna hear down below.
Look, no one wants to admit they made the wrong choice at the ballot box. But when the price of living shoots through the roof and politicians keep spinning fairy tales while your Amazon cart doubles in price, something has to give. The frustration we're seeing online is real. It's raw, and it's bipartisan. This is what happens when working-class people are sacrificed on the altar of political stunts and economic brinkmanship. This is what happens when ideology trumps reality. And now, Americans are rethinking their votes, their values, and their future. Let us know what you think in the comments. Are you feeling the pinch of inflation? Have you noticed the price jumps on Amazon? Do you think voting differently in 2024 could have made a difference? Don't forget to show love to the content creators whose footage we featured today. Their links are in the description. Give them a follow, a like, a share. Independent media is holding the line right now, and they need our support. If this video spoke to you, drop a like, share it with someone who's feeling the same squeeze, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll keep covering the stories the mainstream won't touch. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and stay informed. Be good and remain positive.